boisterous, healthy living orphans flood the room. They all recognize Katri immediately. They scream for joy. They huddle around her. There's big hugs all around. You know, Katri like kisses each of the tops of their heads. Like, oh, children, I was so worried. I had feared the worst. Oh, Mom, we're okay. We're okay. We have names now. Do you want to hear? Also, we can command the undead. I'm sorry, what? Whoa, okay. So they all line up in a row. And finally tell you what their names are. It's so great. Okay, so the first one, and they're not just cut out like little human kids anymore. They all have their own like little races and all their characteristics. Okay, so the first kid, super hot-blooded, super like amped up to be there, super excited that her mom's back. She's a female dwarf, just like Katri. And she, Mom, guess what my name is? Orphan number 1? No, not anymore. I'm Explosion Murder King. Explosion Murder King. It's such a beautiful name. I love it.
We let them name themselves.
Yes, I've noticed.
It's this very progressive thing we're trying. Kovacs needs to use the bathroom.
Kovacs just leaves the scene. Enjoy their names. He just escapes. All right. He can watch the stream afterwards if I can. I'm sorry. Okay, the second child comes up. She's a little more calm and collected. She has tiny pair of glasses on her face. You know, she needs some corrective lenses. She's surrounded by 2 undead mice at her feet. And she's like, good to see you again, Mother. You can call me Ultra Death Queen from now on. Ultra Death Queen. It's so cool. Ultra Death Queen. Oh, you're so... It warms me heart. Okay. Explosion Murder King and Ultra Death Queen. We're off to an amazing start. Are you sure Kovacs didn't, none of you gave them
No,
any
we
real
left
names?
it up to them.
That's so great that you did that. Oh, okay.
Do you see how happy they are?
Yeah, they're so happy. They're so happy. They're never going to find good jobs.
She can go by Queenie. He can go by Mur.
The youngest orphan runs by. By the Ultra Death Queen was a young female elf. The youngest little male human boy runs around. Crosses your path and back and forth. He's super hyper. You know, he's got the terrible like energy of a almost like a toddler, but slightly older. And you just hear this little boy scream, "I'm the terrible Spagoot!" Katri just can't hide the face palm. It's like, the terrible Spagoot, yes, is the part of your name, dear. That's my first name. So great.
That's Terry.
How many did I miss?
You missed 2.
Okay,
There's one young female elf named Ultra Death Queen, and a young, the youngest of the orphans, a male human named the Terrible Spagoot. Spegoot. The Terrible Spagoot. Going right down the line, a young male half-orc comes up. He's the biggest, brawniest of the bunch, and he makes a big, big flexing motion. I'm Mega Pickleton! Mega Pickleton, like the pig. Oh, you're so clever, dear. And the next one in line, she's a young female tiefling. She just way more collected than the rest. A little older of the bunch, and she's like, "Hey, Mom, I'm still Allison." Oh, thank goodness. Bless you, Allison. Bless you. I liked Allison. Great. So Allison, the sixth orphan walks up. It's a young male turtle.
Awesome.
Wow.
I'm Shell Knight Supreme.
Holy shit.
Oh, you should have. Allison was great. Shell Knight Supreme. We're back to the 3 words, but it's great. Yeah.
K-Tree, come off the high and mighty condescension thing, would you please?
You have 1 word in your name.
What about Hyperion Hell Phoenix?
Would you like us to call you that?
I'll get back to you.
Google, what's the over-under on one of them having 4 names?
Let's see here. No, it looks like the most is 3 words to a name.
Nah, it's red.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. I'm sure they'll collect more orphans throughout their travels. And technically, Lizzie... But she's a 2-namer. Unless you count Wire Cheek as 2...
Did you have to point out that she's an orphan, mate?
Well, I guess technically she's like half an orphan because you're doing this whole incorporeal, not yet dead thing. So there's still hope. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get back to the game. Next in line, we have a little female gnome. Crazy pink hair, crazy eyes, and she's like, "Hi, Mom. I'm Necro Tinker Sugar Fiend." Ah!
That's 4 names for sure.
Actually, technically, Necro Tinker is 1, and Sugar Fiend is 2. Wire Cheek, Sugar Fiend.
Bloody hell! That's with you.
That's amazing.
Another child comes up. This one, a half elf male, is wearing these weird furs around his body. Not so much walks up, but like kind of skitters up on all 4s and goes like, "Oh, what did he say?" Since you speak with animals, this child only speaks in Sneck now. And his name is Prince Sneck.
His name is Prince Sneck.
Prince Sneck.
Yeah.
Oh dear, he's royalty. Oh, my heart, it's so touched.
I don't know if he's supposed to be the child of Ultra Death Queen and Explosion Murder King or...
Prince Sneck's like...
Okay.
Skitters away. And of course, number 9, sass. Still sass.
Nice.
Consistency. Number 10, she walks up and she gives like a little curtsy. This is the one that Amanda sort of interacted with at the forge. The one that was really intrigued by the screaming face. And she gives a little curtsy. She's by the way, Sass is human female. This is a half elf female. She says, "Good evening, Mother. You can call me Sovereign Bloodscream." Sovereign Bloodscream, I've missed you. Does she look more evil than before?
It's just a relative term. I'm really sick of it being thrown around.
While you're
explaining to her, figuring out who she is.
While you're explaining to her, just off to the side, you just hear her go.
You see, she has plans. She's going places.
She's so happy.
Google MacGuffin. Okay.
Hey, puppies! Do I still have to speak with animals?
Yes.
Stuff? Hi, I'm Trixa. Thank you for joining me.
Hi. Trixa,
hi.
They're all like, hi. We're happy to be here.
Hi,
We're happy
I'm
to
happy
be
you're
here.
here.
I didn't like being on the water.
No,
that was weird.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
Do you guys have names?
No, they never gave us names. You want to give us a name?
Yeah.
Oh, we would like names. Oh.
Okay. You can be, Sugar.
Sugar, I'm Sugar.
You can be, princess?
Oh, I'm Princess. Obviously, male dog. Princess.
And you can be,
Sugar, Princess, Sugar, Princess, Sugar, Princess. One starts licking its like butt. Sugar, 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 sugar.
ultra bloody demon man.
Ultra bloody demon man, ultra bloody demon man, ultra bloody demon man. Princess Sugar, ultra bloody demon man.
Yeah.
They're all whapping their tails around.
Keiji's reactions are always so interesting.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes he'll do the wrong one just to screw with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got poker face.
Oh, yes. Basically, you never trust Keiji.
Before this last thing happens, you guys, it's delicious. Apple pie moonshine is amazing. I don't know why it's not the national drink of this country, but it's amazing.
Is that in character?
I was going to say.
No, it's not in character. It's not in
that just
character. As the DM, apple pie moonshine should be the national drink of the United
That's just
States.
delicious.
It is so good.
So good.
It's so... Anyway. And that's going to be the end of season 1. With the enemy literally at your doorstep. And Strahd hanging out at your house.
Cool.